What's up, guys? EMV here. I got a couple things I want to talk to you guys about. Sega just dropped some news that's going to change a lot of stuff for players, such as pay to win, pay to skip stuff, just a bunch of different things that we're going to go over that they just dropped. If this is your first time in the channel, make sure that you slap the like button, subscribe, and share this to anybody and everybody because I'm really trying to earn some subscriptions here. Anyways, without any further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, guys, so we got a couple of new things that have come to light this week, which is great because there has been not a lot to be excited for lately on Phantasy Star. So let's take a look at some of these. We have the notes on mini episodes and adjustments to EXP earned in some tasks. The title: a new main story is scheduled to be released in the 6/7/2023 update. So that's a month from today, almost. Therefore, we would like to inform you of the following points to note regarding mini episodes. When the new story launches on 6/7/2023, that'll be a Wednesday, side tasks for side stories that have not yet been completed will be considered completed, and mini episodes that have not yet been viewed will be considered viewed. If you have not yet completed all the mini episodes, we hope you will progress through them so that you can enjoy the new storyline even more. Okay, so this is my first time responding to all this. I don't even know what this stuff's all about, so we're going to break it down together. Most of this, it looks like, is going to come from the fine print down here, the asterisks in the red text, because we don't actually, so you don't actually have to do the side quests. This is going to be more for an enrichment, I guess, for the story later. So if you haven't done those yet, you know, you can go ahead and go through them. But it says that the side stories that have been treated as viewed and mini episodes that have not been viewed will still be accessible through the quest counter. So these aren't going away. They're just not going to be, I guess, out there in the environment anymore. So they're not going to be like NPCs that are standing around waiting on you to find them. You can just watch it through the quest counter. You can still earn rewards for story quests that you did not complete, although the game now considers you to have completed them by accepting and completing orders from the quest counter. So basically, I think what this is saying is we're going to get some new story stuff, and it's just going to assume that you already, like, if you interact with these characters in the future in the story, they're just going to have, like, assumed that you already completed the side quests, even if you didn't. Doesn't mean they're going away. You can still get them through the quest counter, but future story is going to act as if you already did them. So I haven't done them yet personally, and so I'm kind of curious what I've done a few, but so yeah, I'm kind of curious what kinds of stuff happens. I didn't think that anything happened in the side quests because nothing really even happens in the main story until the very end, so I just thought they were a waste of time. But I might go back and complete some of these. And then we're also having, on the second point, adjustment of EXP earned through some tasks. So rewards for the NPC Guiden side tasks. Who is that? Does anyone know who that is? I have no clue who that NPC is. Like, I know Wakes, I know Ruskina, yeah, I know those are the only NPCs that I know. Oh, and Tim's the most important NPC as far as I'm concerned. Anyways, rewards for completing the main task EXP will be adjusted. So in the red print here, let's just go a little further. I think I have an idea of what this is about. Our goal is only to distribute rewards in a balanced manner. Oh, really? So the total value is not going to be reduced. So Sega, right? The kings of balance. Everything about this game so far has felt very balanced. Yeah, okay. However, if the rewards for the tasks that you have not yet completed are redistributed as rewards for tasks that you have already completed, then you will not be able to earn rewards that have been redistributed elsewhere if you complete these tasks after the adjustment. Well, I think that's just saying that. Hold on, let me read that again. That's a lot of words, Sega. I think it means you just can't do them twice. Yeah, something like that. I don't know. For this reason, if you have some tasks remaining, we recommend that you try to complete all of them before the adjustments are made. We will announce further details at a later date. So that's kind of concerning, I guess, for people who have not yet completed all of the main story quests. They're recommending that you do that, I think. So make sure you guys get that done if you haven't already. It doesn't take long. You can probably do it in a couple of days if you're really dedicated. A couple of hours. You are going to get hung up on like BP walls and stuff, but a lot of the event stuff should help you get past that pretty easily. But yeah, I think what this means is this is something that I've complained about a whole lot, which is there's some NPCs throughout the story that if you talk to them, just talk to them, they will instantly give you like 10 million XP, which translates into like 15 levels sometimes.
The journey is the destination, man.
What's that mean?
I'm not sure. I heard in a hippie movie.
Like imagine just leveling up 15 levels and you don't have to actually do anything. You just talk to the NPC. So maybe they're thinking about spacing that out so that it's not just one big chunk. So it feels like you're because a lot of these came out when a new region would come out, and Sega is obsessed with catching up people that quit their game because people put it on the shelf all the time because there's nothing to do. And so they put these quests out once a new region comes that just gives you everything from the last region. It just gives you 15 million XP or whatever.
There you go.
What's this? Wow, people downtown sure are friendly.
And you just end up leveling up 10 levels. You'll go from like 40 to 55 instantly from talking to an NPC. You don't even read the text. It's not unlike any other time you talk to an NPC for these quests. They're just always just spamming this exposition to you in a really boring fashion. So no one's going to read all that. And one of the times when you do it, you just instantly level up. One time this really screwed me over because I still had my subclass set to my main, and all of the XP went to my subclass as soon as the new region dropped. And I had no idea I was even doing a quest. So I hope they fix this. This is a good change, but I think it may do some interesting things to people who have not already completed their quests for the main story. So make sure you do that. Okay, next page. They have a couple of things they've put out today or yesterday that we're going to go over. Okay, so also we have advance notice regarding the release of the Skip gameplay features for purchase by AC. This is a big announcement. This is news to me. I just found it, and so I will be reacting to it as I read, but just the title alone, I don't know how I feel about this. Let's read on. We are planning to provide a paid feature in the update on 6/7/2023. That's about a month from now. It enables players to raise their class levels or advance their story progress instantly. Pay to win! The purpose of this feature is to support those who are just starting or returning to the game and want to catch up to socialize with other, because you need to be a higher level to socialize, right?
Plus, I'm not allowed to go in. I can only sit in the lobby. That's boring.
Those fuckers just sit in the lobby all day. And access new content. Moreover, we believe it will also help players who wish to level additional characters progress through the main story in a more efficient manner. Yeah, it sounds pretty efficient. You just swipe your credit card and then you leveled up. Like, well, okay, that's very efficient. It's pretty, yeah, that's a good way to make money too, I guess, off people that don't play your game. So NGS story progress tickets is the way they're going to do this. There's a couple ways, but NGS story progress tickets. This item can be used to skip through the main story to the latest chapter at the time of use. So yeah, you might want to hold on to these and just wait until a couple years and then use it. And then you don't have to play for the next couple of years. You get even further. These things are gonna, like, as time goes along, these are gonna be give you more than they would if you used it earlier. The select main class at the time of use will get the XP needed to reach the recommended level to play the latest chapter. And there's no purchase limit. You can buy as many of these as you want to. So if you're planning on just picking the game up, and playing maybe once a week out of every year or something, go ahead and buy a couple of these. Class level 70 and equipment set. The item raises the selected main class level to 70, provides one weapon from each weapon category available to the selected class, as well as 3 pieces of armor. So it's going to give you gear too. The equipment items will be set to increase the character's battle power to the amount they need to play the latest content. Oh my God, we've reached a new level of just lazy, guys. Lazy and rich. Purchase limit 1 for each class on each character. You only do this for each class on each character though. So if you have multiple characters, you're going to be buying a lot of these. Equipment items will be delivered to the team storage. So okay, I'll give my thoughts at the end of all this. So I'm kind of formulating here. All right, and last but not least, NGS Ver.1 All Trainia Explored. So this item will set the status of all cocoons and towers available as of 6/7/2023 to quote-unquote completed, so that players can acquire the skill points from the first clear reward. Now note, if there are cocoons or towers that you've already completed, you cannot receive the first clear reward skill points again. So you cannot double up on your skill points. Purchase limit 1 per account. So you buy this once, and they're going to give us some further details at a later date. Thanks for enjoying PSO2 NGS. All right. So let's see. This is a lot to unpack, but basically pay to win, pay to skip everything, pay to get your gear, and pay to get all your shit. Now this seems this is kind of like, I don't know. I compare this to like when like the whole thing with forgiving all the student debt. What about all the students that already paid their loans off? It's kind of that situation is how I'm framing this. There's a lot of people out there who are going to be like, what the hell? We played through the game. We did the best that we could with what we had. We grinded. We, did everything in our power to get to the end of the story. We did all the cocoons. We did all the towers, we sat through all the story. We grinded when we had to, especially people who didn't have friends to boost them through yellows or didn't know about the most efficient ways. They had to learn through trial and error. Now, the entire time we were all doing this, I say we because I was one of them. The entire time we were progressing through the story, of course, Sega was throwing handouts every other month to the players that just don't play the game that much. So this was done through event stores and just special giveaway events where they just would make everything free. It would totally ruin the markets. I bitched about it a lot on my stream and in game. Sure, people are tired of listening to me bitch about it, but it was a problem because it was ruining markets and basically screwing over the players that had already put in the work just to cater to an audience that picks the game up for a week or two and then leaves it for months until there's something new, or they just decide to come back out of nowhere. And so they're like, where am I can't play with my friends. So the Sega's like, here's a bone, here's a handout, this will catch you up really fast. The problem is a lot of these people that pick the game up again don't even know that the stuff exists or how to access it. So they just end up waddling around anyways, not doing most of the stuff. And then everyone else that's been playing the game every single day or, every week or whatever, they're aware of what's going on. And so they exploit it, and markets get destroyed by this, handout that was supposed to catch everybody up. So I think this is a good thing. Crazy as it sounds, I think it's pretty stupid that someone can just skip everything, but like I would rather than pay AC to skip everything then totally sabotage the market for everybody just to give away every augment for free, or weapons and armors for free from event stores. I say free, like you have to grind some event points, but it's nothing compared to the hard-earned meseta that because a lot of people that are playing the game faithfully find these ways to farm for certain stuff that people want because it's good gear or it's good augments or what have you, and they're desirable, so there's a demand and not a high supply, and they can farm for this stuff and sell it on the market. And that's an alternative to having to AC scratch to enter the market. If you grind enough, you can basically make some money. And so I think this is going to keep those types of markets intact in the future. Because now, instead of giving away everything for free, those people can just AC scratch to get caught up really quick. Hopefully we'll see less of these catch-up events, because it seems like almost every other month Sega gives an event that's designed to catch people up that are behind at the expense of all the people's enjoyment that have been playing all along. So I think this can be a good thing. It's gonna definitely be interesting, so we're gonna have to keep our eyes on it. But that's pretty much all I got to say about that.